Ramesh is the older brother of Habib, right?
Yes. Both look very similar, both fight very similar. They've been on the AFC show, the Tarek Solat show, and now on a Power Play show, one of the greatest shows in the country.
MINNITI stalking straight away, Johnny, here.
Yeah, very rapid start from rapid fire.
Tactic there.
5 by 2 minute rounds for this one, guys, for all our viewers. K1 rules, all K1 tonight, other than our next fight, which will be one Muay Thai fight.
Yeah, obviously experience going the way of Robbie Ramen with 10 fights under his belt. Probably hasn't been as active in the last 12 months as what he's been in the past couple of years, but Roberto seems to have been fighting regularly. I don't know whether that's going to have a huge impact on this fight.
Also, Dominic Leone in the corner of Ramen as well, so some good people there. Robbie's just been the heart and soul Power Play for the last 5 or 10 years. Love there, always in the gym, and inspiring.
Yeah, you know, the great thing about MINNITI is he's an inspiration to a lot of people, you know, because he's been born again.
Yes.
He's literally been born again from, you know, a past that, you know, he's happy to put behind him, but just a real inspiration now. Like we said, 46 years of age, doing what he's doing what he couldn't do in his 20s, you know. It's amazing.
Absolutely. I know he had a little foray into MMA, but then quickly went back to the Power Play gym and resumed his kickboxing career, and it's just gone from strength to strength. He just shows no sign of giving up, Robbie.
He's like a bit good bottle already, just gets better with age, Robert MINNITI.
Once again, nice handy work from Robbie, and that's where he got
What a trade. Both guys exchanging and both guys landing. What a great start, that one.
Ramen Habib in the black, Roberto MINNITI in the all-familiar red and gold. Ooh, big overhand right from Roberto.
And Habib's got those powerful head kicks and leg kicks. And MINNITI's got heavy hands, hasn't he, for a guy that you know, comes in at 62 kilograms. Compact stand, isn't he, Robbie MINNITI?
He is, and he has a lot of experience, but, you know, again, in his situation, you don't want to waste too much, you know. You want to be effective with whatever you throw, and most of the time he does that, you know, but sometimes I feel like he throws probably a lot more than he should. Bear in mind, you know, there's a big difference here in youth, is what we're talking about. It's youth against experience.
Really is. Different.
Nice front kick there that lands right on the chin of MINNITI.
Yeah, a couple of low kicks from Robbie, just missing the mark.
You can see almost a bit of a shiner or a bit of a mouse developing on the lower left eye of the cheekbone, at least, of Robert MINNITI. See if you see what I see when he turns around.
Great combinations there by Robbie MINNITI.
The thing about Rob, though, he always worries me. The way he... Oh, spinning back fist. He's landed it flush on Ramen Habib. Oh, he's going to let him off the hook. He followed it up nicely over there in the blue corner.
That hurt him, and again.
Now Ramen tries one of his own.
What a trick by Rob MINNITI. See, these older guys can teach these young blokes some tricks, Stan, Johnny.
Yeah, absolutely, but Rob now just want to be efficient and not wasteful.
This crowd is on its feet.
So Ramen looks like he's recovered from that. But
what a great round.
That's one for the highlight.
He took some deep breaths late in that second round. Let's see if he comes out in the third.
Well, that's the way he fights, Matty and Stan. He always worries me. He looks like he's fighting with a broken nose because he breathes through his mouth.
Yes.
He's deceiving, you know. We feel misled sometimes when we watch him. But it's really good because, you know, someone of his age, you know, to be able to recover quick in the corner is what it's all about. Both guys exchanging low kicks.
Amazing exchange. Have been putting a lot of pressure on Robbie early.
I think that's probably the plan there from Habib, you know. Put some pressure on the old man, make him have to work hard. Don't let him control the pace. I mean, that's probably a good tactic there by Hatton and the crew in the corner there. Peter Hatton, of course, the head trainer, coach in the corner of Habib. A guy that's really getting a lot of respect from me. He's producing a lot of great fighters right now, Peter Hatton. He's a great guy. got a lot of time for Peter Hatton, but also I love the work he does with a lot of young kids.
He does.
In his school, and I really want to point that out because that's great to see what he's doing.
Well, he's been in Las Vegas the last 2 years regularly with Jake Matthews as a stand-up coach for the UFC fighter. Low blow by Minniti on Habib. Habib's asked for some time out. He's got...
So we resume.
That was quick.
No ill effects from that low blow.
They're exchanging Habib and Minniti exchanging in the neutral corner.
When they come out fresh, they get that breath of fresh air. Both very explosive. Habib is really, really aggressive. Oh, Rob wore a good left little hook there. Now it comes back beautifully, Minniti. He's tough as nails.
But Ramen on the front foot, he's really putting the pressure on Rob. Making Rob counterfight.
Head kick by Habib. What a round, what a war. Raymond Habib in the black. Joey Nader in the corner and Peter Hatton, Dom Leone in the blue corner. Yes. And Minniti again, just smart, avoiding these agile kicks here by Ramen.
Yeah, Robbie throwing a few front kicks now. Just trying to mix up his technique. Step up knee from Ramen,
Yeah.
just missed the mark.
Just missed the mark, Johnny.
There's another one, so obviously changing tactics here for Ramen.
Robbie's got to be careful. Robert absorbs a lot of punishment, doesn't he, guys? He's tough.
Oh, there's no denying you the fitness of Roberto. I tell you what, at 46 years of age, for every young and aspiring fighter, this man just sets an example for everybody.
Must do a lot of cardio work as well as his technique fighting for sure. Oh, the left and right.
There's one thing he's got, fellas. There's one thing he's got that you can't develop, and that he has the will. He has this will to want to continue to fighting. He knows, I said to you before, he feels like he's born again. He's got another opportunity, and he doesn't think about the age, but he's got this will to never give up, to never quit, and that's what gets him through this, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely right.
So Robbie working away at the inside leg of Ramen.
Ramen really stalking Robbie. That's the only thing with the judges. Will they judge it on who is really being the aggressor, or are they judging by the volume? And this is what close fights are all about. This is real great standard. It's title fight standard material right here at Power Play, our fourth fight of the evening.
But that's where these guys are right now. Right now, they're fighting with spirit, their will. Like I said before, you know, they've got to dig in deep. It's all about spirit right now.
What a war all round.
So where are we at, fellas? Does anyone need this round desperately? Tell me.
Yeah, both. I reckon it could be 2 each. You've got to put it that. Both guys have got to come and leave nothing else in the ring. What an exchange early.
It's a very close fight on my card stand. I think it's whoever dominates in this round here.
What a start. Yeah, Robbie's boxing has got an edge on Habib. Habib's got the knees, he's got the front kicks, he's got the variation of kicks, but it's Robbie's boxing which is outclassing Ramen Habib.
At the end of that fourth round, Robbie just dropped his hands, and, you know, that's the last thing I want to see him do in front of Ramen. You know, he dropped him, he threw a spinning back kick, but, geez, he left himself open. That's the worry. He's just got to keep that guard up nice and high.
Johnny, Robbie's 46. It's a 5-round fight. Expect Ramen to be all over him this last minute. He's younger. He's fresher. Oh, a good right by Habib.
Yeah, that one taken flush on the cheek by Robbie.
Robbie nearly spits out his mouth guard.
What happened there?
Yeah.
What happened there? Low blow?
Don't know if he grabbed the back of the head, low blow. Yeah, he grabbed him. So Habib getting some. This is perfect for Minniti, though. I think it favours Minniti. Habib should, if he's okay, should go in there because this is favouring Robbie Minniti.
Gee, I didn't really see what happened there, gents, because I just saw
I think he grabbed
the right hook from Robbie land flush on the chin. From Ramen, land flush on the chin of Roberto.
Superman punch by Habib.
Final 30 seconds.
What a fight, Melbourne. We welcome everybody watching on Go Fight Live TV. This is what K1 is all about. What? Fight TV, excuse me.
So it can only be 10 seconds left.
MINNITI, what will he finish with? HABIB wants to throw, so good right, but was rocked by a left. And what a unbelievable fight. All this crowd are on their feet. Very, very close.
Big round of applause to both fighters, ladies and gentlemen, for a fantastic contest. Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecard. It is a unanimous decision. Chris Anderson and Adele Talib had it 48-47. Michael Kinner had it 50-45. For your winner, rapid fire, Robert.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, congratulations to Roberto.
I had him 3 rounds of 2. One judge 5-0 though. Pretty unlucky up him there.
Yeah.
But Robert, to me, was just too good. Too tough, too good.
I don't know if I'd have seen it 5 rounds the way of Roberto, but anyway, that's why we're commentators and not judges. But tell you what, another victory